Alright, so this is Mr. Man over here. This is Tiago, final year of homeschooling. He's got another 6 months till homeschooling. So now you're homeschooling year 11, baby boy. What's it like? How are you finding it?
Boring. I don't want to work, so I want to learn, but I don't want to work. Makes sense?
Yeah.
The software learning is so boring. Seven. In year 2. I got homeschooled for the first time in the year 2. I was really excited. I was excited, but I knew I was gonna miss my friends.
Bubbles in
And
there.
yeah, I was excited to spend some time with my mum because she was working and we didn't see her much. And then now I'm tired of her because we see each other.
Okay, so do you remember telling your teacher that you're not coming back to school next year? No, you don't remember that part. Okay, and what did you think homeschooling, do you remember going back that far, what did you think homeschooling was going to be like?
I had no idea. I just knew you were taking me out of school. And I'm just like, alright, cool. Nonchalant in certain places. Went to a lot of zoos and museums. I remember doing a lot of those. I remember doing that science project about cells.
We made a cell, and so the lysosomes break it down so the cells can rebuild it again.
Oh, good. Tiago, what can you tell us?
This is a jumbo. This is a jumbo. Jawbreaker. But it's meant to be the center of a cell.
What do you call
the
that?
center of the brain.
Do you remember what you call the centre of the cell?
Nucleus, and there's other stuff around it as the nucleolus.
Good. Do you want to say
I'm
anything?
getting tempted.
Cells and the nuclear with a bunch of sweets and stuff. Remember that? 10, 11. I miss my friends. So I remember I was so confused. My mom woke me up at like 6 a.m. for some reason. I was like, oh, what's going on? Then she just whips out the uniform. I was like, are you serious? And then yeah, I went. I had no idea what I was doing. It was just like going with the flow, I guess. I remember coming through the gates and everyone's like crowding me, like 50 people from different classes. I dropped to the floor because there were so many people crowding me, like body weight. Everyone was like, is that Tiago? Is that Tiago? Is that Tiago? And the new people, they were like, who that was Tiago? Like looking at me like, who that, is he a celebrity or something? I felt like a celebrity that day. And then yeah.
Good. And what was school like? What was it like going back into school? Did you find anything different?
Yes. People were weird, first of all. I would whistle when we were outside, like lining up outside, because I'm quite a musical person. And then I'd get in trouble for it. It's not like we're inside, I'm outside whistling. It's like everyone's talking, I'm whistling by myself, doing my thing. The teachers, they loved me, but they were always onto me about anything. It was so annoying. Very annoying. I got in trouble for knitting my name first. Because one of the other teachers said something about knit your name, then you knit the pattern. So I was not even knitting, I was sewing. So I was sewing my name in. And I got in trouble for sewing my name in first. They said I had to do it twice now. So the dinner lady, she was carrying some stuff and it's quite old. So I went to help her out. So I went online to help her out because she was about to drop whatever she was dropping. And then they didn't see me. They did actually. They saw me help the lady out. And then yeah, I got told off for helping the lady out. They said, yeah, she's grown enough. She can manage. Don't do that again, something like that.
So do you think that obviously for you found it hard maybe because you hadn't done that at home?
Yeah,
and the other kids?
I found it hard because you taught me differently from taught me to always help people out, right? So when I'm helping someone out now, I'm getting in trouble for helping someone out. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I got in trouble for a lot, you know. It's actually when I think about it. Well, good experiences. Good experiences. There was a couple. School
Go, push it, well done. Good. Well done. Go, Tiago. It's hard getting both of them.
School thing. The carnivals, pretty good. There are different projects I would have to do. But I'd fall asleep in class quite a lot.
You always used to say you had tummy aches. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Why was that?
I did have tummy aches. I hope it wasn't a joke, but for the diet, and sometimes I would be like anxious going to school. It's like, I wonder what's gonna happen today, kind of thing. When I was at school, I wanted to be home because home's home. Everyone wants to be home. When I was homeschooled, I didn't want to be at school, but I wanted to be around my old friends, because of course I had homeschooled friends, but they weren't my original friends. So there's nothing wrong with being homeschooled, nothing wrong with being at school. Me personally, I prefer being homeschooled, but there's a specific way I would do it to my kids. Like the social sides, that's all cool. I'll probably do what you did, like you had your own homeschool group. Because a lot of the homeschoolers, they wouldn't, try to socialize with me. I was calm. I don't really, because I'm not really too fast. So I'll chill with anyone, play with anyone. Females or adults, it didn't really matter to me, but for my children, I'd have like a curriculum, help them out quite a bit. If they need extra help, get them a tutor as well. As well as like on the side, like as homework, I'd probably give them some school papers so they can kind of see the difference and where they're at.
Okay. So it's quite similar, really. I thought you might say unschooling, like you wouldn't even give them a curriculum. You do it a different way completely.
Nah.
No, you still do that way. Okay.
Yeah, I would. Of course, I would. I think you did it pretty much the way I would, but I would probably change some stuff. But
I think you probably do GCSE, the GCSE way, the school way, rather than the Christian way. No?
I don't know if I would.
Okay.
They were angry at me because even when I got home from school, they'd be angry at me because I'm at school, I'm not doing anything in the house, so I'm not making any mess, and then they're cleaning up all the mess in the house because I didn't make any mess because I wasn't there. So they'll be angry, like, Tiago doesn't do anything. I wasn't there.
You got good memory.
It was alright. I think if I went to high school, I would embarrass myself quite a bit.
In what sense?
I was very like, when I found something new, let's say I find a new word, I would bang it out. I'd say that word for like 2 weeks straight. In the sense of, I don't like people, so I do, but I don't like hanging out with people constantly. People annoy me, so I like being in my own space. So even when I was at school, I was the one sitting by myself. When people approach me, they were like, "Are you okay? Like, why are you by yourself?" And I'm chilling. I'm literally just eating my food and ready to go out. And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Why are you sitting by yourself?" I'm like, I don't know. Do I feel happy? That was, yeah. There was some points when I wanted to go back to school, of course, because friends. That was the main reason, not even education. Friends. This was like when I was in year 5, so I was still homeschooled at the park, right? Because that's how I socialized by doing a bunch of different things. And then there was these girls that I was friends with, and they were talking about one boy that was homeschooled. They were like, "Such a weirdo, this, like this. Homeschoolers, do you know what they are? They're so weird." I'm like, "I'm homeschooled." And they were like, "No, you're not. Like, you're lying." "No, I'm homeschooled." And they were like, "I didn't mean any disrespect by you. Like, you're such a cool person. It's like this." I was like, like, okay. Tired already. I'm just ready to.
Is this the one, guys? No.
I'm just ready to get on with it. I just want to make my money. Cause I don't want to work. I want to be free. make sure you just, like, bring them to different homeschool groups. Just, make sure they socialize with other kids. It doesn't have to be just their age, older kids too, because they'll learn something new from older kids. It could even be your friends, your adult, your aunties, whatever. That's one thing. So let them be social. Keep your eye on them, because you'll get into a habit of not seeing what they're doing as much because you're with them 24/7. You're just like, oh, he's fine. But make sure you keep your eye on your kids. Because if you pay good attention, close attention, you'll notice that there's a lot of traits, or there might be a few, maybe not, that you might not like in them necessarily. You'll just be able to work on it. That's 2. I don't know. I'm just living my life. I don't really know. It's boring sometimes. It takes quite a lot. Like, you have to repeat the subjects. You revise the same topics, like maybe for 4 books, and you move on to something new, and then you revise it again. So it is quite repetitive. That's one thing. Then it kind of drains you. You don't want to do it. It works both ways. You remember it because you revised it so many times. And yeah. I'm joking. Just you see me about maybe on TV. If I decide to do social media, because I hate social media, but I want money, so gonna make some music, make some videos, YouTube videos, TikToks, anything. Start my business, promote that. And then you're just gonna maybe make some inventions. You never know. We'll see what happens.
Camera.